Okay, so how can I do the week 1 workshop questions for QS in Sheets? I'm specifically talking about the snails question here. So a lot of you have contacted me saying, oh, I use a Chromebook, or I want to do this on a tablet. Is it possible? I don't want to have to install Excel. Yes, you can, and I'm really happy to explore other ways which are not Excel, because you shouldn't be forced to use Excel if you don't want to, right? I would deeply resent that if I were a student. So let's find a way to do this in Excel. I know it can be done, at least for this week. So let's start. I'm opening up a Google Sheet here, which does look a bit like Excel, but it's not the same. I am going to click File, Import. I'm going to click Upload, and I've already downloaded the data file that I need. Here it is, Snails 301. So I'm gonna click on that, open it, and then I'm gonna click. I'm just gonna insert a new sheet. Import data should do the job here. There you go. Okay, so I've got my data in. Again, it looks a bit different to how it probably looks in the Excel video, but I can start to calculate my column here. This is my volume, and this bit will be exactly the same as for Excel. So I'm going to do the volume of a sphere, which is 4/3 times pi, open bracket, close bracket, because it's a function, times, and I'm going to select the height value, that's B2, and I'm going to divide it by 2, and I'm also going to close that bracket, and I'm going to cube it as well. Brilliant. It suggests the autofill, which is fantastic. So I've got my V column. Now I can generate my plot by clicking on that. Then I'm going to let go, and then I'm going to hold down Control, click on C, exactly like I would do in Excel. Then I'm going to go Insert, Chart, and it should, yep, it puts the chart straight in. This actually looks better in my mind than on Excel. Well done, Google. Okay, the next thing we need to do is add the trend line. So this is slightly different. You should see this chart editor window over here. If you don't see it, you can click on the 3 dots and click Edit Chart. And I want to click, I want to click Customize, but I'm going to minimize that chart and axis title. I'm going to look for the series option here on the right. So that, if I scroll down, I'll see a click for trend line. Let's click on that. Brilliant. There you go. I've got a linear trend on that. And then the label, if I drop this down and say use equation, it also puts my equation of a line on there. That's what I need. And you'll notice that compared to the Excel video, the precision is slightly different. I think the Excel goes to point something decimals, 1 decimal place here. That shouldn't make too much of a difference if you need to calculate something. So the exercise was to calculate the volume for a snail of mass of 10 grams. So that's 1342 times by 10, and then I'm going to plus that 1140 as well. And there you go. I don't want to autofill this time. I just want to use this column. Okay, so that's my volume in millimeters cubed. To get it in centimeters cubed, of course, I'm going to divide that by 10, by 10, by 10. That's 1,000. And there you go. And I can round that to 14.6 and get the same answer I did for Excel. There you go. I hope that helps.